Welcome to Hello Monday, where Rachel talks all things ballet and fitness, sharing strategies and techniques to help you start, grow, and create a thriving business using your passion for ballet and fitness. And here's your host, Rachel Withers.
Hello, hi, good evening, and welcome to a very Christmassy Hello Monday. Every Monday at 7 p.m, we talk about all topics that are all about ballet and fitness. And tonight, what I thought we'd do is we'd have a real get together with some of our instructors who have really either started a journey with BalletBeFit this year or have been with us a while, and really just get to know what their goals are for the future, for next year, and how what their experiences have been with BalletBeFit. As always, please say hello in the comments box. It's always absolutely lovely to hear from you. So please say hello in the comments box. And I am now going to introduce everybody onto the screen. So I'm going to start with Sarah, first of all, our amazing, our truly incredible, if I can actually say it, incredible mentor who has been with me for a number of years now. So I'm going to introduce Sarah. First of all, just a quick hello. Hi, Sarah. How are you?
Hi.
Hi. You're looking all Christmassy too. We've
yes,
got
festive.
on there. So I'm now going to really add Louise onto the screen to join us. Louise is one of our instructors. So hi, Louise. Lovely to have you here. Hi. And then I'm going to introduce Mattea onto the screen, another one of our instructors, all the way from Italy. So hi, Mattea. Great to have you on here.
Hello, everyone.
Hello. And now I'm going to introduce Kirsten to the screen as well, into our live session. So hi there, Kirsten. Lovely to see you. Hi. Well, I'm just going to get my phone because it looks to me that I can't see the comments on my screen. I think I've done too many Elfie videos. So just bear with me so that I can actually make sure that I can see the comments that are coming through tonight. So just bear with me one second. Technology, it's crazy, isn't it? I always think I've got it sorted and I haven't. So here we are. Yes. So I'm just bear with me. There we go. So we've got Kelly on tonight. So hello, Kelly. Hello, Elaine. Hello, Nicola. Hi, Patricia. Great to have you on here tonight, as always. Fantastic. So what we're going to do is really, Sarah, first of all, I think we'll start with you tonight a little bit. Really, sort of this year, we've had an incredible, amazing journey with a large number of instructors this year. So I think just it'd be really nice to sort of hear kind of the highs of that for this year, and what have you taken away from it, really?
Well, I think it's been one of those just totally crazy years for everybody in different ways, with the lockdown, dreaded word. But I think in a weird way, that's probably the high, which I know sounds really weird. But because before that, I don't think any of our instructors had done any online classes. And they were all in the studio. And when the lockdown hit, it was like, oh, my life's going to be over. I can't get in the studio. What am I going to do? And then you very kindly set up a training session for them all, train them up on what to do and best ways to do it. And a few of them gave it a go. And even now that some of them are back in the studio, their online stuff's going so well that they're doing that as well. And the fact that other instructors that may have lived miles and miles away are joining each other's classes via Zoom as well, and really offering a nice support network to each other. So I think that's probably the best bit about this year in terms of BalletBeFit and the lockdown and everything.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, for me, I can actually remember that first training session, and it's like nobody knew really what Zoom was, did they? It's like, and we're all kind of here now, so finding Zoom is just part of what we do. But Mattea, for you, I mean, it's it's been fantastic because you obviously originally you were kind of in London and then you've moved to back to Italy, and we've been able to keep that communication going, and it's fantastic through the software of Zoom. There are obviously other platforms as well, but I just really remember doing that first training session, and it was what's Zoom, and how do you do like a booking system, and how do we do all this? And now we're just so incredibly familiar with it all. And I think being able to have that ability to scale your business through online classes really, I think it's a real positive out of a very not so great situation, really. But so how are you finding everything, Matteo? How's everything with you at the moment?
So first of all, again, hello everyone. So I agree with Sarah. I don't want to waste this year because it's been amazing in some ways. Like I've discovered BalletBeFit in March during the first lockdown. So and thanks to BalletBeFit, I actually came back to the ballet world because I was a dancer before. I studied ballet for a couple of years. I mean, since the day I was born, probably, and and then I stopped because I moved to London. So I changed completely my mind and my what I wanted to do in my life. And then I discovered BalletBeFit, and I actually realized that this is what I want to do, and I don't want to stop anymore. And thanks to BalletBeFit, I want to do is to give everybody, regardless the age or weight or whatever, I want to give the opportunity to learn how to feel better and how to enjoy dance and ballet, and how to stay fit doing what they love, actually. So yeah, I'm really glad to have discovered BalletBeFit and to have met you all. I mean, it's been a fantastic year, so I cannot complain, let's say.
I mean, and I have to say that me and Matteo will be working very closely together on 2 projects. We've got 2 exciting projects actually coming up. First of all, one of our projects is that Matteo is really going to help. We do have instructors in Italy, but in order to make sure that we can facilitate that greater and obviously help with the language barriers that isn't very good.
I know that Sarah is struggling a lot with this lately.
So Matteo is going to be joining us really to help really be part of the BalletBeFit team and really help our Italian instructors. And we've found such a massive interest for it, haven't we, over in Italy and actually Spain, but we'll start with Italy. So we've started to do that, and so we've got that, and then we've got another exciting opportunity that I am super excited about, because really the whole point of BalletBeFit is health and obviously wellness, and Matteo actually introduced me to a beautiful product that's full of, absolutely packed with nutrition that I've actually started now using, and it's a product called Fit Line, and it's a German product, and Matteo can probably tell you a lot more than I can because I've just started using it, and it's truly amazing. And Matteo said to me the other day, we were on a Zoom, and he goes, "Oh, Rachel, you look really tired." And I was like,
yeah, I remember that.
And I thought, oh, I'll try this. So I tried. He said, "Oh, try it." And I tried it, and I feel it's like this power cocktail that I have on a morning, and it's absolutely fantastic. It just really perks me up. And so I've started this, and now it's something where we're going to, in the new year, but we're going to be talking to some people that may be interested. If you're excited to know a little bit more about that, and whether you want to be interested in that business opportunity that myself and Matteo are doing, please pop a yes in the comments box, and we will get in touch with you, because we're looking for we can only have a very small number with this, a very small number to help this opportunity, this business. So if you're interested in that, let me know in the comments box, because it's going to be a great business opportunity as well for the new year, aside of the BalletBeFit. So if anybody's interested in that, please put in the comments box, and we can really support you on that as well. So if anybody's interested in that, just let me know. I think Kirsten's just lost connection, so hopefully we will have her back in a moment. And Edward Roberts has said yes to the business opportunity. So if you do a direct message to us, we will get back in touch with you. Hi Kirsten, I think we lost you there. We'll see if you could come back in a moment. Hi Adele, great to have you here as well. Patricia is also interested in the business opportunity. So if you, we'll make sure from this that we will message you and really discuss that as well. Great to have you all on here. I'm reading this from obviously my phone because I can't see the comments, so apologies for that. Sharice is watching. Hi Sharice. Hello, great to have you on here. So as I say, anybody that's interested in this business opportunity, let me know. Miss being a ballybot, we will be really in touch with you, Edward. Carolyn says hello as well. Emma's on as well. So it's fantastic to have you all here. So I will just see if we can add. I think we've lost Kirsten for the time being. So how is everything for you, Louise? How's everything with BalletBeFit, and how's it all going?
It's going amazing. So the start of this year, I was working as a dog trainer. That's the field I've been working in sort of for the last 10 years. And I was thinking of a change, and then with COVID, it kind of forced me to make that change. It was kind of impossible to do dog training classes. It was on Zoom with dogs, really. So I started attending some of the BalletBeFit classes, and then obviously found the opportunity to become an instructor. I had my doubts about it to start with because I do have some health conditions, but some of the ladies at BalletBeFit that were great, really encouraging. Said, don't let that hold you back. You know, there's ways around things. It's your class. Anything that you can't do, you don't put in your class. And it just gave me the confidence to do it. So I'm just doing 2 classes a week at the moment, but I'm absolutely loving it.
And how are those classes? How are the classes going? They're going well.
Yeah, really good. Mainly friends and family at the moment, which is good because it lets you sort of get into it and feel comfortable with it. But I've got a new lady starting this week, my class this week. So somebody that I don't know at all. So that's quite exciting.
Yeah. So from the training now, when did you start your training to actually now doing your classes? How long has the process been for yourself?
I think it only took me 3 weeks to do my training.
I know you were very much a whirlwind.
Yeah, and I finished my training. I think I did my first Zoom class the following week. I just wanted to just do it. I didn't want to wait, so just got straight into it. And I can't wait for the new year to do more, you know, really get going with it.
Definitely.
The new year will hopefully bring lots of people that want to get fit and try something different.
I think it will, and I think everybody's sort of right now trying to do some form of Christmas, kind of do something and think about. I mean, I think everybody's had the trees up since probably about. I've never had my tree up as early, so it's like, I think everybody's thinking about that. But I do really think the new year is going to be amazing. Obviously, I believe we will still always have virtual online classes now. I think that's with us, and I think because a lot of people will be quite still quite tentative and quite nervous about going back into the studio when hopefully at some point everything's open again.
I've got quite a few friends and family attending my Zoom classes that I don't live near, and so they would never be able to come to my classes otherwise. So it's great for that, and it sort of gets you back in touch with people as well, and keeps you in touch with those people. You all have a nice chat at the end, and it works really well.
Absolutely, and I think that's the thing, isn't it? I think when we started all this Zoom, it's the fact that you, as an instructor, you can reach out to so many more people that rather than just having your studio in your local, you can completely and utterly reach out, which is fantastic. So it's a really good method to scale your business. So Sarah, Louise has obviously kept you very, very busy, hasn't she? Oh, we've lost Sarah now. We're having a lot of streaming problems. Just as I ask her a question, she goes, I'm sure we'll get her back on again. So
I absolutely pestered her to death. I did.
But
that's more with questions every day.
But Sarah's amazing, isn't she? She's really great at, and that's the thing. She's a fantastic mentor, because nothing is too much trouble, and that's what, you know, the whole thing is about. What we want from BalletBeFit is to make sure that we can truly support you and make sure that the journey is as we want to, you know, really hold your hand and get you out there and get you doing. And Louise, you know, for you to say within, you know, the time scale that you've done it, within 3 to 4 weeks, you're taking your first class. I so respect you for that, for taking that action, getting and doing it. It's just absolutely fantastic. I've got Sarah back now. So Sarah, we were just asking you a question before we lost you. Tell me, obviously you offered Louise the support, and as she turned around to training very, very quickly. Sort of what questions do you find you get, and how do you offer the support?
I think it varies really, from person to person, and obviously what they've got going on personally, because that's one of the joys that we have. So many different people with different things going on, but we all love the same thing. So, you know, some of us have got kids, some of us have got dogs, some of us live on our own, some of us are working full time, some of us have had a career break. But I think it usually tends to be a confidence thing. So they start doing the training and get a bit giddy, and then it's, am I going to be able to do it? What if nobody comes to my class? What if I can't get my leg where it used to go? And once you kind of talk through it, and you know, you say, look at the pretend. But yeah, I think once they start, you know, getting further with the exercises, and obviously the more they're practicing going through the course, their fitness and stamina and everything's improving bit by bit, sometimes without them even noticing. So yeah, it's usually a confidence thing. So it's really nice when someone like you, Louise, at times had your little wobbles. But it's nice, you know, I know when you did your first class and I'd said, oh, how did it go? And you were like, oh, I loved it. It was amazing. So it's just kind of nice to see all that come out of people, really. But question-wise is usually a lot of questions about Zoom and online classes, obviously at the minute, because that's the big new thing that people who've, you know, even been teaching classes currently are struggling with. So yeah, we give lots of support on that, class planning, music advice, how long to do your sessions, different sessions. So it's still BalletBeFit, but all the varying other sort of little classes that you can kind of develop from the original module, so to speak. But yeah, it's really nice. And I was struggling keeping up with Louise, to be fair, and Kirsten as well. And I think, Mattia, you were quite quick as well. And it's like, I've done my essay, I've done my quiz, I've done this. And I'm going, okay, I'll mark it.
I had nothing else to do, to be honest. We were in lockdown. So I was like, you know what? Let's focus on this and let's go on. So yeah.
Yeah, but it's good, isn't it? And I think that's the thing. It's so fantastic that we've got this real community and family that's, I think, developed so much, actually developed even more because of lockdown, because I've done so much more online with everybody, and we have, and it's just, I think I know nearly each and every one of our instructors, and I love that. You know, I absolutely love that. I know who's joining the family, and I know each and every one of them, and that's what I've really enjoyed that with lockdown. It's enabled me to deliver more online, do more live streams, get to know more people. I've done quite a few masterclasses. I've done the boot camp as well, which was great fun. So we've done a lot. So Kirsty, tell us a little bit about yourself and your journey with us so far.
Sorry for dropping out a bit earlier. I'm on my third device to try and be able to hear anything. So I think we're all right now. Fingers crossed. So I have just finished my training literally about 3 days ago. Probably zoomed through it, much to Sarah's horror at keeping her on her toes for the last 3 weeks. But I've got lots of time on my hands, so I really wanted to get cracking with it. I've got a bit of an unusual story, I suppose, really, maybe compared with other people. I've had an odd situation going on. I've been teaching dance and Zumba as well for about 8 years now. And up until exactly this time last year, I was teaching between 20 and 30 classes a week, Zumba, ballet, tap, contemporary, all sorts of things. And then I got a very sudden cancer diagnosis, which came out of the blue and was unexpected. So I did my last class on December the 16th last year, and then couldn't go back and see anybody again. Because I had surgery in January, and then after that in March I started chemotherapy, and I didn't finish that until September. And all through that, obviously I was doing no exercise, no teaching. It kind of coincided with lockdown, which was kind of weirdly good in a strange kind of way. But I got to a point where I was so poorly that I actually thought I would never dance again. I would never teach again. It was a real low point. I was out of shape. I didn't even want to get out of bed, let alone do anything else. And I really did wonder whether that was the end of my career in teaching, and whether that was the end of my dancing. And then as I came out of chemo at the beginning of September, the BalletBeFit sponsored advert came up on my Facebook, advertising works, and I spotted it. And funnily enough, I'd been looking before my diagnosis. I'd been looking for something similar for quite some time actually, and I'd looked at bar and ballet bar and a few other ballet fitness exercises like that, and they didn't really suit me. They weren't quite right. And I saw BalletBeFit, and I ignored it several times, actually. It kept popping up on my Facebook. And in the end, I thought, I'll just have a look. You never know. And I still wasn't quite in the right mindset for getting back to fitness. So I had a look. And then I came on to one of the Monday lives. And I think I posted a question about it. And I think it kind of clicked in my head. And I thought, I think this is the one for me. I think I found what I want. And I still wasn't 100% sure. And I think I asked you on that live, I think I said something about whether there were any example exercises or somewhere I could see. And you pointed me towards YouTube, and I had a look, and it just fell into place. I watched it and I was in love straight away. It was quite funny. And I just thought, I found what I've been looking for all this time, and it's come at exactly the right time for me, because I was wondering whether I was ever going to pursue this again. And then something came along and I thought, I've got to do it. I'm just going to start. I don't care that I'm unfit. I don't care that I can barely lift my leg off the floor anymore. I'm just going to try it and see whether I can do it. And I was dreading doing the assessment part, because I thought that might be the end of me. But I started doing it, and I got really, really gripped by it. And I was I was listening to everything you were saying through the training, and I was thinking, and it really worked for me. It triggered off so many things in my brain about remembering why I'd loved it and what it was about it that I used to adore, and it brought it all back. And I zipped through the training, and I got to the assessment, and I think I said to Sarah on the cardio bit, I had to send it in sections because I wasn't physically able to do a whole class at once. And I got to the cardio, and I think I said to her, I think I nearly had a heart attack after I'd done the cardio part, because it was, this time last year I could have whizzed through that and I wouldn't have thought twice, and all of a sudden I realized how horribly unfit I was, and I was horrified. The one thing I was really known for when I taught ballet was my jumps. I can jump really high, and I can go on and on endlessly, and so I put quite a lot of sautés in my cardio, Big mistake. I honestly thought that was going to be the end of me. And if you watch the video, my toes are barely off the floor by the end of them because I can't move. I loved it. At the same time, I just absolutely loved it. And I texted Sarah and went, oh my God, I've got my dancing mojo back. I'm so excited. And it was.
I remember. Because you were so giddy, but then you were telling me how difficult you were finding it. I was like, oh my goodness, I don't want to go into A&E or something. I'm like going, just take your time. There's no rush. Go steady. And you were like, oh no, I'll have it done.
Nicola Sherston has just said how inspiring you are.
Oh.
Thank you for that, Nicola. Thank you for saying that. Well, Louise, we're all, it's lovely to hear, and it's helped your fitness levels, hasn't it? The training has actually helped you and given you a purpose when you've gone through. I can't even imagine what you've gone through. And I wouldn't. For me, it means so incredibly much that what I started all those years ago, really, which was to help other ladies who love dance, who love fitness, to get back into it, and who maybe had lost the confidence or something, and just circumstances, and then to actually know that it's gone beyond that, and it's actually and Louise, for yourself, I know that BalletBeFit's really helped you really strengthen and keep and help you with where you are, really, hasn't it?
So amazing.
Yeah.
I think this is the magic of BalletBeFit. I remember my first live class I did, like a physical one, and one of my clients at the end of the class, she stopped me and she was like, I am about to cry, but you brought my dream back, and this is amazing. So I think this is really what makes BalletBeFit special, because everybody can do it, and you don't need to have like ballet training, or you don't need to have your legs 180 degrees up. It really doesn't matter. It's just what matters is the fact that you really feel confident about yourself and you take care of yourself. That's so amazing, in my opinion.
No, absolutely. It's about, the whole thing for me is about, I wanted to make ballet and in a fitness form, and I wanted it to be accessible to everybody, because I know so many people have a passion for dance and ballet, and they've left the kind of life. You have all these dreams as a kid, and then life kind of takes over, and just kind of to remember some of that escapism in a dance class, and to have that back in your life as a fitness form as well. That's what I like. And you incredible instructors are delivering that to ladies and gentlemen, and children. We do all sorts of ages, and seniors as well. And for me, it's just incredible. I mean, we had a contract with Warner Leisure a number of years ago, and they have all the hotels, and obviously you could all go to a hotel then. And I remember I was teaching these it's hotels for sort of seniors, and I remember I was doing a BalletBeFit class there. It was part of the kind of what they had, the entertainment they had, and I just remember sort of seeing all the ladies, and some were in wheelchairs, using their arms and just really dancing to the music and completely having that time and that escapism, and that for me was, gosh, at whatever time in life, we all need that time where you're present in the moment. I think it is where you can forget everything else that's going on around you, and you can just completely be in the moment, to listening to the music. It doesn't have to be classical, but when I was doing it at Warner, I made sure it was quite classical, I did also, kind of some films and all that, musicals and Gene Kelly and all that kind of thing. And they just loved it, absolutely loved it. And I think that's what's for me gave. I just like that everybody could be in the moment, and it just calms the mind then, I think, doesn't it? And when you're an instructor as well, having that focus of giving something, even if your own circumstance, you're going through a tough time, just actually is good, because it takes away what's going on in your own life sometimes as well. I found that, really, when if I've had a bad day, and I've obviously you can kind of think, oh God, just go and do a class, just go and focus on that, just focus on your training. And it's just a great as well as an instructor to escape it all as well. I'll just look at some comments. So Emma's sent a massive love heart through. Kelly's saying, gosh. Adele said, I'll just read out Adele. Adele is saying, I have loved teaching my BalletBeFit classes and loved my training too. I'm launching a new class in the new year as people have been requesting classes. All my lovely clients have commented on how calming and grounded it has made them feel, especially over the last few months. Thank you, Rachel, Sarah, for all of your support with it. Oh, thank you, Adele. That's lovely. So, Kirsten, what's your plans with everything? What's your plans where you are at the moment? What you're hoping for the new year?
Well, I'm lucky because obviously I'm an established teacher anyway, so I have access to a dance studio and gyms. So finding venues, for instance, I'm lucky because they're already there, and I also have established classes. So I've also got sort of ready-made clients, and I know that they'll be really excited to do this, especially my ballet crew, because I much prefer teaching adults to children, and mostly because I think I've said this to you before, Rachel, I like the fact that adults choose to be in class instead of their mums shoving them through the door and making them be in class. So that it's a lifestyle choice. They want to be there and they're loving it, and it's bringing out their inner ballerina, and they all think they're Tinkerbell, and it's lovely. I absolutely adore them for it. But I'm a bit constrained by the structure of syllabus classes, which I don't really like too much with the adults, and that's why BalletBeFit is absolutely perfect for me, because a lot of them come to my ballet classes and come to my Zumba classes, and to be able to sort of combine the two, which essentially it is in a very basic form, it will be absolutely perfect, and I know they'll love it. So I've got I'm just waiting in January. I've got my scans, because at the moment I don't know where I am with my health. So I've got 2 scans in January, and as soon as I know the results of them, I'll be off and running straight away for sure. Probably starting Zoom. It really depends whether we're expected to move out of tier 3 into tier 2 this week, but who knows. Yeah. If we can, we'll get back into the studio again and start teaching face to face. But if not, certainly I'm going to look into starting Zoom classes, because I want to, I don't want to lose the momentum with it. I want to get it going, and I need to get my fitness back to a vaguely reasonable level as well. So the sooner I can do it, the better, as far as I'm concerned. So it's just waiting on 1 or 2 little details, and then hopefully get cracking. I can't wait. Really excited. I've got it all planned out. I just need to be able to start.
I'm sure you have. I'm sure you've got it all planned out. Yeah.
The music's cut. I've done the lot.
Yeah, absolutely. And Louise, obviously you're setting, you're doing friends and family, and you're doing the online at the moment. Have you got plans to get more into the studio in the new year? What's your focus?
Yeah, I'm actually moving house in the new year to a completely different location. So I've already started making inquiries for various halls and places in that location. And then anyone that is attending my Zoom classes now that lives near me now is like, please carry on Zoom.
Yeah.
So I've already got the demand to do both there, hopefully.
So tell me kind of where you're both based, so that anybody that's listening, if they're looking for a studio class in the new year, they can reach out to where you're heading to, Louise, and obviously Kirsten, and anybody in Italy, as well. I tell you what, when I can, I'll fly out to Italy and do a class. I know.
Yes.
I think we all will, won't we?
do that.
So Louise, where are you moving to? Which area are you heading to?
So I'll be in Rufford, which is West Lancashire.
Could you just say that again? Sorry.
Rufford, which is West Lancs.
Right. Okay.
South Coast it is.
Right. Okay. So everybody, you can check Louise's classes out. And Kirsten, where are you going to?
I'm based in Rugby in Warwickshire, so I teach in the Rugby area. We've got I work at Impact Dance Studios, which is right in the centre of Rugby, and I work sort of in the surrounding areas as well.
Perfect. And Matteo, in whereabouts in Italy are you holding? Obviously, classes? Will you be holding studio classes?
Yeah, so in September we started studio classes in Sicily. I live in Caltanissetta, if anybody of you is Italian, so it's in Sicily. But from, I think, February, I will be running again some online classes. I'm not quite sure whether it's going to be live classes or streaming ones.
Yeah.
I will just decide along the way. And yeah, so Sicily for live classes or online for Italian classes in general.
I'll be saying, you're doing live classes, do you know? You're doing a live. I'll just come on. I'll be there the minute we can travel.
Yeah. I mean, you must come to Sicily. Like Sicily, it's Sicily. You have to come.
I know.
All of you. I mean,
we'll have we could have a BalletBeFit function, couldn't we? Yeah, it's planning in my BalletBeFit
by the beach and just enjoy the sun.
Yeah, we could do that, couldn't we? I can just see now. I'm just beginning to plan. So yeah, I'll just read some more comments out. So Donna Marie saying she's just started the course and she's very excited. She's found the anatomy and information a bit daunting again, but it is confidence. And Sarah, Donna Marie, is completely there to really help you and focus and help you through that, through the anatomy. We're there to support you. Elaine is saying, I'd love some ideas of how to start a new class online, then in studio eventually. Elaine, we can help and we can support you on that. I know I've got a call with you in the new year, so we can chat through that. And I know, Elaine, that you wanted to really talk about children's classes as well, so we can have a good conversation about that as well, Elaine. Nicola is loving the idea of a retreat. Nicola is there. So we've got that, and a little love heart's just come up. So that's somebody else saying that they love the idea of a retreat as well. So if you've got any questions for us, please just pop them in the comments box. That would be fantastic, and we will answer any questions that you have for us tonight as well. So please pop them in the. Nicola's just saying that she found going back over anything. I was confused on the anatomy, but she said that it helped. So, oh, you mean going back on the anatomy really helped you in the right? Okay, so you found it a bit daunting, but then we supported you and it really helped for you. Okay, Nicola, that's fantastic. Donna Marie saying thank you. So. Since we can take as much time as you need, absolutely, you can do the course. That's the beauty. You can either be like Louise and Kirsten and absolutely whiz through it, and Matteo obviously whiz through it as well. You can do it as quickly. Obviously, we make sure that we assess all the way through. There is a video submission, but we completely support and really hold and guide you through that as well. But it's the beauty of it. It is actually an online course with a video submission, and you can actually do it in your own time. If you need to take longer with it, that's absolutely okay too. And Sarah, kind of if you can say on average, how long does it tend to take somebody from starting the course to really sort of completing it?
It depends, really. I seem to see kind of different groups. So we've got these guys like Speedy Gonzalez group that zip through and they're off and running. And then there's others that take, I'd say, probably around 2 to 3 months. Again, when I think they're kind of people who've got a lot already going on, so they're kind of squeezing in a bit of study here and a bit of study there. And then there's been other people that have signed up for the course and they've started a module, and then they've got busy with something else and they've just said, oh, I'm gonna leave it once I've finished this module because I need to now focus on this area and that area of my life, and then probably after Christmas or the new year, I'm then going to carry on with this module. And it's purely like you say, you just plan it around whatever you've got going on. We don't kind of say you've taken too long, get out, or move quicker. It's each to their own. And I'm totally happy for you to take as long or as little as you say, if the confidence and obviously all the skills and everything's in place, then it's each to their own.
It really is. But we just really support, don't we, all the way through. And Sarah, I think well, I know each and every person instructor that signs up with us, and the family's just getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and it's just lovely, isn't it? And what I like is we hear all the journeys after the training as well. It's not just about doing the training and then off you go. It's all the support that's after that is really we like that. We enjoy that, and helping you build the business up and really seeing where you start. A lot of instructors start just, I'm going to just do a class, and then it becomes an absolute business. And I think that's the beauty of it. For you, Matteo, it's a complete business now for you, with the health and the wellness side, the nutrition side that we're both doing together, to all the classes. And I mean, you have an incredible. I like your branding's great. It's fantastic. It's fantastic. He's a whiz on social media. I'm
doing my best.
You're doing very, very well. And it's from something that starts out as just is the wrong word, but starts out, I'll do a class, becomes, you realize that actually you can have a really good business doing this. It's something that you can make into a complete business. And if you've got other like yourself, Kirsten, if you've done Zumba, and obviously you've taught dance children, that, as you say, you prefer adults, you can really it's a lovely addition to your portfolio of what you're doing, to your practice. If you're a Pilates, if you're a yoga instructor, it's a great addition as well, really. So that's what I like. I like the fact that I see the development of people's businesses and how actually it can make a contribution both personally, emotionally, but also from a financial point of view. It can make a great contribution. And if you do it part-time, it can just mean that when we can go away, it can help with those away days or those holidays that you might want, or if it's a complete business for you, you can actually do something that you love on your own terms rather than working for somebody else. So there's so much opportunity. And for you, Matteo, it really has. You've had a complete sort of lifestyle change, really, haven't you?
Yeah. Yes. I mean, but I have to say that all I know about this kind of business, so the fitness business, is thanks to BalletBeFit, because also after my training, I joined the Inner Circle. And I mean, we are learning so much every month because you're giving us such great ideas and tips and tricks and everything. So it is really thanks to BalletBeFit that I'm back on track and that I have my own business now. So yeah.
Oh, thank you. And for any of you that don't know, the inner circle is something that you have the option to sign up to, where you get me, lucky you get me every month, where I will give you guidance on business strategies, on social media, on marketing. I'd give additional strategies on technique. I give additional choreographic material, lesson planning, and it's live every single month. So there's the opportunity to ask me questions. It's great because it's an additional community. We're there every month, having a Q&A, questions, catch up with training as well. And that is every single month. And it's great as an instructor, once you're doing your training or you finish your training, having that extra, Sarah's always there, but having that extra support as well of a monthly where we hone in on certain topics is we found that a lot of people, a lot of instructors have found that really beneficial. As Matea is saying, you found the inner circle really beneficial, as you're saying. So absolutely. Sarah, is there any? I'm just waiting for Adele's. Adele's just said she's looking forward to tomorrow. We have an inner circle tomorrow night.
Yeah.
Adele is looking for that. If anybody's interested in the inner circle who isn't in it, just message us and we will send you some details, and we can really then get you signed up for that. Nicola is saying that she's watched instructor journey videos on YouTube. That really helped her. Elaine Tomlinson on the BalletBeFit YouTube channel. Nicola's saying that. Lisa Mullidor is just joined us. Hello, Lisa. Lovely to have you on here. Sarah, is there anything kind of you'd like to add before we'll start to close shortly with the stream tonight? Is there anything? Actually, I think what I'll say is, what has been, if you can, right? If I was to ask you, what has been your highlight of BalletBeFit in like just a quick sentence? Each one of you, what it's brought to you. That's really on the spot. I know. I'll start with you, Sarah, because I can.
Oh, geez, thanks. I thought you were going to come to me last. In a nutshell, hard because I'm such a waffler. I think the highlight for me is just working with everybody, and like we've said, the relationships that you form, because it changes from just being, well, I think this could just be me, other people may think differently, but I think it changes from, like, I first meet someone or I see the name and I'm like, oh, new person, that's nice. We have our Zoom, get to know a bit more about each other, and then it's ongoing support throughout the training. You find out even more, and then it feels more like friends rather than a name on a form, if you know what I mean. And then their journey, whatever they decide to do afterwards. And like, I've just had another lady, I think you've spoken to her actually, Mattia, in Italy, Agnes, who's just finished, and she really struggled with confidence at the start. And then, of course, we had the language barrier because I know about 4 words in Italian. But we got there, and she is just leaving me messages all the time saying that, like, she just feels like a child again because she's missed it so much, and it's brought back that little girl in the dance studio kind of feeling. And yeah, I think just kind of staying in touch with people, meeting people who have got the same interests and enjoyment and passion for dance, and where they kind of go with it, where they take it, and what they can achieve from it. I'm waffling, I'm going to stop, that's it.
Sentence.
Sorry, that's my nutshell. It's a big nut.
Well, I'm the same. Louise, for yourself.
I think I would say I've really, especially with my health condition, I never thought I would ever do ballet again. And the fact that I can, and not only that, but I'm teaching it again.
That's just fantastic. That means so much. I just love it. Thank you for that. Kirsten?
It's easy for me. I've had pretty much the year from hell this year, and I've never been lower in my life. And as soon as I found BalletBeFit, I just feel like I've come home, and that makes me really happy again.
Oh, thank you. Oh, I'm going to well up. Honestly. Oh no, I am. No, I mean, do you know that it just means so much? It really, really does. Honestly, I will do. I get very emotional. I'm very, very emotional. Matteo, for yourself.
So when I left ballet a few years ago, they told me that I wasn't able to teach, or I wasn't able to go on because of my age, you know. And when I discovered BalletBeFit, I actually found out that this is not true, and that everybody can enjoy ballet. And as I said before, its benefits. So I'm really glad that I met BalletBeFit a few months ago. I'm really glad that I've met Rachel and Sarah during my life, and I'm so looking forward to the new year and to what's going to happen next.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, no, thank you. So we'll just look at a couple more comments just to see. Adele saying, thank you, Rachel. And she'll see us tomorrow. Patricia saying, is there an assessment? Do you want, Sarah, can you contact Patricia and go through with Patricia where she's at with everything. Cherry's saying, this is Cherry's highlight. Cherry's highlight is every single week when the participants say, great class, thank you. It feels so good to be part of the BalletBeFit family. Jennifer's watching, hello. Jacqueline's on with us as well. And Jacqueline's asking about some of the material. So if you could support Jacqueline as well, Sarah. Sarah Whitney saying, you are all massive inspirations. Whoop, whoop. I can't do it quite. Whoop, whoop. There we go. I did it.
Sarah's another one, actually, that's zooming through. I can't keep up with her. Go on, Sarah.
Sarah, yeah. And Nicholas saying, what a great way to start my BalletBeFit journey. Oh, thank you. So I've got, basically, I am doing on the 21st, that's this week today, at 8 p.m. I'm doing for instructors, I am doing a BalletBeFit masterclass, a Christmas class. It is a Christmas class. And it is to Michael Bublé and Gary Barlow, because I absolutely love them. So it's Bublé and Barlow. And if the team could put the link in there for the instructors, that is an instructor-only class. We're going to put the link there. So if you want to do that class, there's a link there for it. And then if you're a non-instructor and you want to find out a little bit about more what we do, I am doing a Christmas class, another Barlow and Bublé, because obviously I'm not going to do anything else because I love it. I might have a tutu on, I don't know yet. I'll decide. And that's on the 30th. So that's in between Christmas and New Year. So if you're a non-instructor, that's on the 30th. I think it's a Wednesday at 10 a.m. And if you are an instructor, it's a week today at 8 p.m. And the team will put the link in there and you can sign up, and we'll do a really good Christmas class for everybody. And also for anybody who hasn't signed up yet, who is thinking about it, we have an incredible offer on at the moment where you can get access to the basic one course with some nice bonuses, such as doing the virtual class course, and also access to the Instructor Hub, which is our Facebook group for our instructors only, mentorship with Sarah, and we have an offer on that. Team will put the link in there. That offer is only up until Wednesday. So if you've been listening to these guys, I hope that, and you've been thinking about it, I hope that they, with their, have really helped you think, actually, yeah, I'm going to do this because it's something that I've been thinking about. And you've taken action and you're absolutely loving the journey. You're loving the experience. So if you're thinking about it, sign up, because it is an amazing offer. I've only got it on till till Wednesday. So please sign up for that if you're interested in. As I say, also we've got the Christmas classes for instructors on the 21st, and we've got the class on the 30th for non-instructors. So I think the team have just put, if you can put the offer link in as well, team, that would be fantastic. So anybody who's thinking about it, so there, which that's through. So much better at technology than me, putting links in and everything. So thank you for that. And as I say, I have some really good. I have a good business opportunity with Matea in the new year, really, to do that. If you're interested in knowing more, and that is for us, I can only take 12 on that. So if anybody's interested in that and they want to find out more, please put yes in the comments box and we will be in touch with that. That's an exciting business opportunity, really doing really the BalletBeFit and all the wellness and nutrition. So if you're interested in that, I can only take 12 on that. We can only focus on 12 to deliver that. So please put yes in the comments box if you're interested in that. Patricia, fantastic. Nicola's saying she wasn't expecting the amazing offer and was so delighted, absolutely delighted. We're delighted to have you on board, Nicola. So, guys, I'm going to say a absolutely massive thank you to you for joining me tonight. It's been lovely to hear your journey, your stories, all that you're going to achieve with BalletBeFit and your businesses. So I wish you an amazing rest of your evening. I wish you an incredible Christmas if I don't see you before, but I hope to see you all on the Christmas class. I do hope to see you. It's going to be fun. So I will see you at class next week. Yay! So take care. So thank you ever so much, and thank you, Sarah, as always. Thank you for all your support, your amazing support to everybody. I couldn't do it without you. So thank you so much. I'm going to remove you all from screen now. It's a bit strange.
Bye, thank you.
See you all later. Take care. Bye-bye. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. So that is it from Hello Monday tonight. I hope you've had a great session, really getting to know some of our instructors and what we do. So if you are thinking about it, we have an incredible offer on. We'll pop the link once more in the comments box. Please, if you've been thinking about this, now is the time, because you can really get yourself ready for the new year when everybody is absolutely really wanting to get back into and have their fitness goals and get back in shape. As everybody says, new year, new you. So really, if you're thinking about it, sign up. The offer's there till Wednesday. It is an incredible offer. And also, if you're an instructor, I hope to see you at class on Monday. And if you're a non-instructor, I hope to see you to find out a little bit more about what we do on the 30th of December as well. So take care, everybody, and I will see you real soon. And thank you ever so much for joining us tonight. Please, you can check out a replay of this on our YouTube channel, BalletBeFit. We have it on our website as a podcast too, and you can find out all that is BalletBeFit, all that is ballet and fitness in this Facebook group, the Ballet Fitness Room. So have an incredible evening, and I hope to speak to you all real soon, and take care. Take care, everybody.
Thanks for tuning in to Hello Monday. Be sure to visit the Ballet Fitness Room to join the conversation, access the show notes, and discover our fantastic bonus content. Join us next time for more tips and techniques. Bye for now.